WISN 12 News at 5:30.
It is game day in Milwaukee. The Bucks are set to host their first NBA Finals game in 47 years.
We are live overlooking the Deer District. As you can see, it's filling up fast. In just a few moments, the gates to Fiserv Forum will open as fans here are getting ready to witness Game 3 of the NBA Finals.
Now, they opened the gates to the Deer District at 5 o'clock sharp, and people started rushing in to grab their spot here for the watch party tonight. The Bucks are looking to rebound at home after losing the first 2 games in Phoenix.
We have live team coverage. Our Ben Wagner is back in the studio. Shernay Amara is reporting on game day superstitions.
Courtney Sisk is taking a look at the economic impact the NBA Finals bring to the city, and Stephanie Sutton is inside Fiserv Forum. We'll get to all of them in just a moment. But first, we start with an exclusive one-on-one interview with Bucks star Giannis Antetokounmpo.
ESPN's Malika Andrews sat down with the star, and among the many things they talked about was what this means to Milwaukee to host its first NBA Finals game in nearly 50 years.
It's a great feeling. Obviously excited to, play a game like that in Milwaukee. The fans, the city, everybody's going to be a part of it. I've been here 8 years now. This opportunity, that we have to, get it done.
Your free throws. You said that, of course, you hear the 1, 2, 3 from the entire arena. You can't not hear that.
Yeah, it's kind of hard not to hear 20,000 people screaming out of the lungs, 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever the case might be. But kind of feels good, though, when you make it.
Malika Andrews is part of the NBA Countdown crew. Their show starts at 6:30 tonight. Then Game 3 tips off right here on WISN 12 at 7 o'clock. And stay tuned for extended post-game coverage on 12 News after the game. Now let's bring in 12 Sports' Stephanie Sutton.
She's reporting for us live tonight inside Fiserv Forum. Steph?
Yes, Joyce and Patrick, finally the series shifts back here to Milwaukee inside Fiserv Forum in the comforts of the Bucks home court. Now, both teams were out here earlier for warm-ups, pregame shoot-around. Let's take a look at that video. Both Giannis and Chris Middleton, of course, looking pretty loose and relaxed on their home court. Now, the Bucks, of course, are down 2-0 in this best-of-7 series, and both Giannis and Chris were asked how they approach a game like tonight here at home in Game 3.
We just got to stay the course, figure out the things that we did wrong, figure out the things we did do good, and, continue to do the things we do well and try to expand on that and limit the things that didn't do too well.
I just try to enjoy, this. Try to enjoy that I'm here. We've come a long way, to be in this position, and we got to, try to make the best out of it. And that's what we did in, against the first, in the first round, in the second round, in the third round. That's what we're going to do now, and hopefully it works out in our favor.
I should point out the NBA is requiring everyone inside the arena to wear masks, including the media, like myself. And if the Bucks do win tonight in Game 3, it will be their first win here in an NBA Finals in 50 years, because remember, back in 1974, they lost all their home games in that postseason. Live inside Fiserv Forum, Stephanie Sutton and WISN 12 Sports. Back to you guys.
All right, Steph, thank you very much. So the Bucks are looking for a win. So are the fans. So let's bring in 12 News' Courtney Sisk. She is outside Fiserv Forum, just behind us in the Deer District.
And Courtney, Milwaukee's mayor and the county executive, talked today about the economic impact on Milwaukee for hosting a finals run.
Hi, Joyce. Hi, Patrick. Yes, Mayor Barrett did say that this is kind of like a coming out party for the city following a long, quiet, difficult pandemic, and the thousands of fans that are filling the plaza right now all contribute to our downtown businesses. Barrett says the NBA Finals run has brought in the most money for the city and county out of any other event since the pandemic started. Today is the first time in about 47 years that the city will host an NBA Finals game. Both Barrett and Crowley said seeing the fan support behind the team and city will help push business into an economic rebound.
We have to continue to rally behind our team. This is a once-in-a-lifetime thing that has happened right here. Again, it's been 50 years since we have won an NBA Finals, and we just have to make sure that they feel the love all across this whole region today and on Wednesday for Game 4.
Of course, Courtney, speaking of showing the love, some of the commentators behind the terrible city remarks are here in Milwaukee today. Did the mayor happen to say anything about that?
Patrick, he did comment on it. He says he welcomes them with open arms, and he hopes that they can truly see what a great city this is tonight.
We'll see what happens. Thanks very much. Courtney Sisk reporting live. Let's talk about the weather now, because that's always a factor when you talk about the Deer District games.
Right, meteorologist Daji Aswad is in. The weather is not too bad right now. There were some showers earlier today. So Daji, how is it looking for these fans out here tonight?
You know, our forecast has gotten better and better over the last 24 hours. We've had dry air to thank for that. Milwaukee sitting at 70 degrees right now, noticing some clouds, but also some sunshine trying to filter in. So as we take a look at the radar, much of our wet weather has been pushed to the south across portions of, say, Racine and Kenosha County. We are not in that zone for wet weather, and even out to the southern areas here, it's just on the sparse side. So as we continue through tonight, still can't rule out a few sprinkles perhaps, but we are not concerned about a washout. I continue to track our rain chances for the upcoming week and our next game day coming up on Weather Watch 12.
All right, Daji, thank you very much. It is game day, which brings up the question, do you have a lucky hat or maybe a jersey that you like to wear on game day?
Well, you know, with the Bucks down 2-0, some fans are wondering, maybe I should wear what I wore when they won, or going to some other superstitions that they have.
The 12 News' Shanae Amara is talking game day routines.
Like all of Milwaukee and probably the whole state, I have basketball on my mind, but also on my feet. These are Jordans, and I like to channel greatness on game day, but I'm not the only one with game day routines. These cousins have a game day dance routine, and
I did come here for Game 6, and I wore the same jersey, so if that's anything that...
From the fans on the ground to Milwaukee City leadership.
I will have a Bucks t-shirt on later today, absolutely, and then I'll be picking up my son at the bus station, and we're going to the game.
Routine and superstition can be part of the game, but Bucks president Peter Feigin says his faith in the team is what gets him ready.
I've stopped sitting in the same seat. I've stopped, kind of wearing the same socks. I've kept it kind of easy and flowing, and I think that's the way to do it. I think we've had a really kind of unique, tough road where we've been down 2 before, and we've kind of persevered. So I think for us, it's like keeping the pulse of what this team is about.
Keeping it positive, of course, and I know no matter what the fans are doing, all of them are rooting for the Bucks and for history in the making. I'll send it back to you.
All right, inquiring minds want to know, any superstitions you follow, Patrick?
Nothing that's worked, so we'll start fresh tonight.
Well, we know that the green is heavy here in the district tonight, and we also know that the love for the Bucks extends beyond the Deer District.
12 News' Hannah Hilliard takes us around town where signs of support are everywhere.
Nearly 50 years in the making, you have to expect Milwaukeeans to do it up big. And we have seen literal signs of support across the city. From massive signs over the public market to smaller messages at fast food restaurants. People may be crazy for cookie dough, but also the Bucks.
Oh my God, so exciting. Been a long time. My whole life, Bucks fan, not once.
We even found a pop-up shop along Capitol with a man trying to spread Bucks fever beyond just the Deer District.
We're here for the people too. Just because everybody can't afford a $100 t-shirt, so we're bringing them to them.
Yeah, so you're set up here at a pretty busy intersection at a McDonald's, Holton and Capitol. What made you pick this spot?
Because we got Walmart over there, we got a Walmart here. Walk by, shop.
No matter where you are here in the city of Milwaukee, Bucks fans really hope that the team can get that W tonight here on home court. Reporting in downtown Milwaukee, Hannah Hilliard, WISN 12 News.
Bucks legend Oscar Robertson is also weighing in on the NBA Finals.
And he is calling tonight's Game 3 a must-win for the Bucks.
I hope Milwaukee wins this next game. It's very, very critical that they win this next basketball game, because it's you don't want to go down 0-3. It's almost impossible to win 4 games in a row.
Robertson is an NBA champion with the Bucks back in 1971, as well as a Hall of Famer and a 12-time All-Star. Still to come in this newscast, a $30 million Milwaukee COVID relief plan.
Milwaukee's mayor, Tom Barrett, announces what he plans to use the first round of funds on.
Plus, dry air is taking over. I'll let you know what that means for our rain chances just ahead on Weather Watch 12.
And as we go to break, another live look inside Fiserv Forum as we're just a little over an hour from tip-off of the NBA Finals Game 3. It's a game you'll see only right here on WISN 12. The Bucks are looking to rebound at home tonight.